Hello, happy. What are we? March 20th, 11 great days to go in March. This is Marketing Monday. You've got all of us in the Gen Market here ready to rock and roll. So get your calendar, plan those hours, plan your time, and plan your activities. This is where the best closing of March is going to happen. So let's take a peek. We're going to get you ready. We're going to be going back and forth to the audience to share ideas and to share all the ways we're going to have a great closing. So let me get myself ready here as we just take a look. So I'm going to do some review, and then we're going to come back to you and we're going to listen, and then we're going to talk out loud with some ideas. Okay. So those of you live, thank you for being live. Super interactive. All right. We are 6-week countdown to Hawaii. Debbie was just sharing she's having some great success as we were just getting ready to record. She's at Banks and she's setting up tabletops. And she said the power of facials have been turning into her QNCs. So she's got 6 done for Hawaii. And so again, now we build the sales in those 6 weeks. Some of you might have different strategies. Maybe you need to have this power week to get all of those 2-for-1 QNCs done and then build your sales. Consultants, maybe you just need 1 because it counts as 2 to earn your earbuds, to earn your smart TV, your Apple Watch. So again, it's the power of a countdown. Last week, Jack took us through a little bit of calendar circling when we were looking at 7 weeks. Now you're at 6. So if you didn't get her done last week, this is the week you've got to make it maximize. So next week becomes your follow-up. So you want to think about all the ways you're going to grow your sales, your team sales, your sponsoring, and your team sponsoring. So we're going to do a quick review. So when we do this quick review, we want to see what you're doing or what you plan to do this week. We gave you some actions and some activities to focus on. So the action, the LUCK this month, was all about planning, taking a leaf at a time and turning that into the results that you deserve. So when you look at these activities, 17 facials, how are you doing with that? Did you get 17 different orders from different clients this week? Leaders, how about for every 17 branch orders you have, you could still focus on St. Patty's Day. Did you get 17 no's towards the opportunity? If not, you got plenty of days and minutes to do so this week. And did you enter 17 emails to your website for weekly offers and updates? Okay. We want to celebrate. As you know, we had 2 achievers already do the 17 emails. Ashley Bell did 34, just did a post and say, sign up for beauty news updates and weekly offers. And she had over 30 of them come in, and we had signed up at her website. Okay. So did you do a post and ask for people? Maybe do a drawing for everybody who registers their email, or you register them. We also have, we're so excited, one of Debbie's consultants, Maria Selman, reached out and added 17 people to her email. Okay. That's her email from her website. So congrats to both of you. We also gave you the next LUCK Lucky Clover. That was when you have people who love Jafra, be it clients, family, friends, because they love you, be it your consultants. Did they give you 4 referrals and you turned their love of Jafra or you into a little luck with a referral gift this month? If you haven't done it, you could have a big referral push this week. Okay. So this was another 4-leaf clover we shared with you. Our favorite one absolutely is the facials. I would love to see somebody report 17 facials total. Tell us, how much did you sell? Did you book any more? Did you have QNCs? How many bundles did you sell? This is probably the biggest way to success. It's about 30 minutes based on all of you sharing to do a facial, but you could do bring 3, get something free. Bring your phone, bring a friend. So you can turn it into more than one person. But if it's 30, it would take you 8 hours this week to have 17 one-on-ones. But maybe you do 4 and they each bring 3 and there's 16. So maybe you turn it into an hour instead of 30 minutes. Maximize your power segments of time, because once they try it, we know that they're going to feel it and see it, whether it's on the back of their hand, their face, whatever it is. So again, showing them what's in the kit and moving them from a Defy bundle to a party bundle to the kit, where it's in the kit, everything's in the kit. We also gave you a challenge to do a video. We asked you to go live, to tell a story, to talk about we love the kit is it. Again, you can share our videos. We each have a bit.ly for you that you can just share. You could do 10 of those an hour if you wanted to people you know with a personal message. If you want to just send a link to our videos or do a text video to people this week. We also want to congratulate. We have 2 winners and one's with us. Woohoo! So congratulations to our spotlight. Maria tagged us because we said make a video, go live, and tag us. And we saw Dia talk a little bit about her anniversary, why she loves Jafra. Maria was talking about her skincare regimen. So again, a great big congratulations to all of our spotlight achievers who again are turning LUCK into more. So we want to pause. So Maria, tell us a little bit, just because you're here, you're one of our winners. We're so excited and proud of you. Tell us a little bit about, you've been doing some lives. We love that. We see you talking all the time on video on Facebook. You're doing a great job. Tell us a little bit about making your videos. How do you prep for them? Are you having any results? Tell us a little spotlight about you.
I didn't prep. I was just in the bathroom and had done my routine and my hair looked decent. And so I thought, okay, well, I'll just do a video. And so that's what I did. I don't go on live enough. Well, actually, I made the video and then posted it, but that was all I did. And I wasn't even afraid to be on without makeup. So
very good. Do you get nervous when you go to make a video?
Yes.
So if you're out here listening and you're like, I need to do it.
Yeah, I'm planning to do one after we get off this call. I had said I had an order to unbox and I still haven't. I've unboxed it, but I need to make the video. So it's going to be something with the new almond products because they're in there. So, and the room spray. So.
And do you get comments from people who maybe don't comment? Have you? I know you're new and getting started doing this, but good for you to be brave, by the way. Yay to you. But are you noticing any types of comments or anything else?
I didn't get very many comments, but I went back and looked this morning and I've got over 105 views. So
people are
so people are looking at it. They haven't said anything, but
yeah.
You know, I've been getting a lot of no's lately, but it's just, you just push on, keep on going.
Good for you. That's awesome. That's absolutely fantastic. So great job on going live, going brave. So I think that's the best part about it. All right. So let's come back. Anyone have any particular questions for Maria about going live? Let's just go back to our audience. Let's see if we can help you through this. Anybody? Okay.
I'll ask you something.
Yeah, go for it, Jack. Thank you.
How do you, when you're preparing to, like, I use preparing loosely because you said you didn't, but how do you, when you're like there with your phone and you've got your thing in your hand and you're like, okay, I'm ready to go. What do you say to yourself to be like, now push the button? Because I know that that's some people's biggest hurdle is getting past the button.
To tell you the truth, I have no idea why I picked up my phone and made that video the other day. Somebody was, I think it was Jackie probably telling me in the back of my head, do a video.
We're haunting you.
Yeah.
But
I love haunting.
No, I'm trying to get better at it and like better with selfies. I don't know. I need to take a photography class because sometimes my iPhone pictures look really bad. So
there are great filters though. There's great filters when you go live off of Facebook. They're not great.
I try not to do filters because I want people to see that I'm not filtered up, that this is me. So this is what you get when you see me online. So.
Well, and I think that fun thing, if you haven't played with filters, I mean, you've seen me on Facebook in the last week, I was sitting behind bars, right? Or I
Uh-huh.
was in a little circle. So
Yeah.
it's fun, right? Whatever your personality is, there isn't a right and a wrong. I love that you said the filters. I agree. I think they've really gotten away from those filters that make you look so phony, right? So that's a good point. So, but there's a lot of ways to have fun, make it twinkle while it's coming down, right? So
Oh, yeah. Well, I've used some Snapchat filters back in the past, and those are really fun with the little
they are,
ears and all
they're
that
really
stuff.
fun. They're very
Um,
fun. So
but
good.
I just tried to be real, and I didn't have any fear of pressing the button. So, well,
Good
I'm
for
here.
you.
I'm done. Let's do this. So,
Excellent.
my
Yeah,
husband
I love
and
it.
my husband, we only have one bathroom. We live in an RV. And we're full-time RVers. And so we only have one bathroom, and my husband wasn't banging on the door to get in there. So I thought, okay.
Excellent. Very good.
That was it.
Well, congratulations. That's a
Thank
for
you.
sure. So, okay, so let's hear quickly how we reviewed the leaves, right? So I'm going to give you a charge to action. Take Maria's energy in your calendar this week. What days are you going live? Book it, Dano. Okay. If you don't book it, you don't do it. And I love that you didn't book it, you just did it. But the more, if you haven't gone live yet this month, you haven't done a video and tagged us, get her done. Do it. 105 views, triple digit is rock star. Okay. So stop thinking, start doing. Okay. You can't ruin your phone. It won't ruin your brand. I promise you. Okay. So, all right. What else of the leaves of the things that we talked about for activities and action have you done? Could you do this week? What did we stimulate going back to the turning love into luck? And you all got to talk. It's interactive. Because if not, you know, Jackie, she calls on people. So thank you. Go ahead, Sandra.
Well, I tried to do as you all saw in the notes this week in WhatsApp, I tried to do the letter because I loved that letter that you put together for us. Thank you. And I got a little snag with the picture. So I'm still working on how to figure out how to make it into a JPEG or something else. But I know that once I get that done, then I'm really working on the getting out the emails, and then I want to follow up with a text and a video text is what I really want to follow up with, and then a phone call. So that's my plan. I'm gonna get that video thing down. I was so excited because I thought I had it, and when it came out big like this, I thought, oh Lord, I'm gonna scare everybody to no end.
Did you
So
look in your WhatsApp with a message from me?
I did. I was flying when it came in, so I didn't get to work on it yet. We were late. I didn't get home till after midnight. So I will work on that too.
Okay, good.
Thank you for that.
You're
I saw
welcome.
that.
You're
Sent me.
welcome.
And
Is
everybody else.
anyone working on let me go through the 4 leaves. You and or your team working on 17 facials. Okay, Debbie, you're working on 17 facials.
Yeah, and so Nicole, the one who's in the shower with a spring, Irish Spring. She's willing to do that.
Okay, so your facials have turned into sponsoring. Okay. Anyone else working on facials as one of their goals?
I'd like to work on that. I'm going to work on that.
Okay. So
Mhm.
if that's your goal, why do we think 17 facials could be the easiest, fastest way to turn your month to what you want?
Because
'Cause
they
you-
tried a product. Go ahead, Debbie.
And you bring a friend, and then it turns into a party, and so that multiplies your time. And once it touches the skin, the sales begin. I mean, they begin as a healthy skincare addiction, and they got to have it, especially with that royal jelly body complex on one elbow only. Done. They have a morning after hangover on the other one.
Love it. the Mac, the Big Mac, the big morning after. So morning after complex, right? MAC.
I like that.
Right? So think about, look at your calendar. If that's your solution, could you book 4 facial appointments and come with 3 and get something free? The week is going to go by fast if you don't book it, Dano. And there you are at literally 6 weeks to go. So if you're working towards, as a consultant, the $5,000 or more and 1 QNC, I can't tell you anything faster. Turn it into a little party, as Debbie said. Come with 1, come with 2, bring a phone, bring a friend, have her bring her phone, bring a friend.
Oh,
So, okay, you've got that. We also have the recording as well of the Spring Come last Tuesday, okay? So we want to make sure you use what we have, but when will you see the people? Right? Or do a Zoom party. So do a quick Zoom party. You could have 17 faces in a Facebook event that Jackie just taught you how to do them. You could do it on a Zoom room. You could have 17 at once. If everybody brought 2 and you had 8 who were coming, there's 16. You have to find the minutes that you have and turn it into the magic if you're working towards a better income and all the incentives that have 6 weeks to go. How many of you are collecting 17 new emails to add to your weekly emails? Okay, that's an easy one. Okay, but how are you getting emails, Helen?
I'm calling my clients and telling them that I'd like to have them get the weekly specials, and all they have to do is to go into my website. So I'm working on that. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, this is replacing the old expensive way of mailing catalogs, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So excellent. So keep going. You know, you could do a phone tree, you could do a text tree, and you could do a drawing from everybody who submits their email in the next 48 hours. If you need to save time and do facials to get sponsoring, okay, you got to choose what's my fastest way, because the list could go on and on, right? So, or how many of you have college students in your life, your family, your clients? Pay them with some free Jafra this week to pile and dial for you. So there's a real human on the other side of the phone. Nothing better than paying people to do calls for you and have them sit with you and do calls or hop on Zoom, train them and go. So if you need more of you, find people who want more free Jafra, right? So think about who you could enroll to help you with calls if that's a gap, okay? How many of you are working on 17 no's for sponsoring?
yeah.
Okay. How important is to track your no's?
It keeps you, if you're saying I'm looking, if you're telling yourself, I'm tracking my nose, it doesn't make you feel so bad about getting them. And you just keep going. If you're looking for 17 no's, you're going to grab a bunch of yeses while you're doing that.
If we did the law of the averages with Jafra, you'd have 3 sponsors. So I'm just saying, if you want 3 to equal 6, get 17 no's in a day. Because you do have to follow up. They don't all say yes on the first call, right?
Or second, or third, or fourth.
Exactly. So if you're banking on that on March 31st, I wish you the best, right?
Can I just
So-
say, Nicole
Jerry.
said she agreed, the fragrances, she wanted to get them last Mother's Day, last May. She told me she'd sign up. And what is this, March? So it takes a while.
Way to never give up,
No,
right?
never give up.
That's awesome follow-up right there. Okay.
She kept saying yes,
Yeah,
but
thank you.
the actions weren't there. You know, we'd schedule something. Oh, this happened. Oh, that. I mean, it's okay, whatever. I still maintain the relationship, be friends, but I'm not gonna keep pushing it. But then this week I did, and she did. So it happened. She had a friend
Excellent.
over. That was good.
Exactly. So next on your list in the 4 leaves to luck to have the best month and grow a lot of green is to have 17 orders. And again, if you're a leader, you've got your inactive campaign, right? You've got your Comeback VIP campaign. So you could do a fun branch challenge and do something like every 17th order or every 5th order, it's Happy Spring, right? So you could do spring if you wanted to. There's a whole lot of reasons in a new season to renew everybody coming back and updating their skincare, updating their fragrances. Today is spring. Today is spring. I'm going to help you think out loud, okay? Okay, bear with me here. I'm going to take us to something else. Let me upgrade your mindset a minute. So today is spring. Oops, sorry. So what, this is clicking me off. Bear with me. So what can you do with spring? Today is spring. It's a new season. It's a new reason to say yes to more beauty from head to toe. Is it time for new spa products? Is it time for new skincare? Do a personal consultation. Join my spring skincare party. Okay. So it's a time that you can actually invite people to renew their skincare, to renew their colors in their makeup wardrobe. Remember doing the trash can parties? I love them in spring because time to clean out the makeup drawer and pull out some new spring colors. So renew you. It's a time for new body care. It's a time for new hair care. It's a time for new skincare, new color. And it is a time where people shift out those heavy fragrances. The days are longer, they're lighter, longer, and they bring out new skin or new colors, or I can't talk today, new fragrances as well. So spotlighting that because Jafra is giving you more to that. So we have something tonight on Vicky's Zoom, okay? Her live hive jives every Monday at 4 o'clock. We're asking everyone to bring their skincare regimen bag, and we're going to take you through what's in your bag. Are you really doing the best skincare for the new season with a new reason to get your glow on? So bring your skincare bag. If you want to get ready for the nighty-night facial, bring a washcloth and a mirror, but bring some consultants. Excuse me. Bring some clients. Bring some guests. That's tonight, all set up for you. You've got all day to text away. That's at 4 o'clock Pacific. Tomorrow is actually the official National Fragrance Day. So what can you do tomorrow? Can you go live on your favorite spring fragrances? Can you do a little scent event and host a spontaneous Zoom party tomorrow with scent events, or a Facebook party for a 3-day fragrance celebration? Jafra's got them on sale for you. The hashtag is Scent Memories. I love this to go live, okay? So you can go live. This is actually national, international, that people go on and tell stories about the memories that a fragrance evokes for them. So you could pull out gardenia and you could go live and say, this is my favorite. And when I smell this, and spritz yourself, it reminds me of what? Go around, fill some sample bags, put your kit in there, talk about having a fragrance business and turn, scents into scents, just saying, and give out some scent strips. So what can you do on National Fragrance Day tomorrow? But wait, there's one more. Did you know on Wednesday, it's National Water Day, World Water Day. So you teach beauty inside and out. So you could talk about go live. You could talk about drinking water is really good for your skin as well as your health. So be an educator. You could bring out your revitalizing toner, your micellar water, and just talk about the rose water and the power of micellar water. So these are just some ideas. What did Jafra give you this Marketing Monday? A flash sale. It is actually National Fragrance Week. It's true. And it's still Women's History Month. So we can combine this. This is when people start to buy when spring. If you watch the video I posted in the Leaders WhatsApp, this is when people think of Easter on the first day of spring. They start to think of the Easter eggs, the bunnies, all those who celebrate it. And they think of, what am I going to buy for Easter? What am I I don't know, I get Schwann's, everything's about, oh, we're having an Easter sale, shop early. So this is a season of lots of baby showers, wedding showers, birthdays. So it's a time to stock up on our best sellers. It's also a time for body bliss. We're going to be in capris and shorts and swimsuits. So we want to get our bodies ready using your body toning products. Our Almond Bliss gift this week, that goes on through Thursday. So again, sorry, let me stop. When you look at the marketing, when you look at some fun, what's going on in your mind that you can do this week? How will you sell those? What could you do?
I'm doing a foot party on Saturday.
A pool party, love it.
Well, not a pool
party
party
or
because my,
pool?
my pool cover's full of water, but
A foot party.
A foot party.
Excellent.
So spa foot day.
I love it. Happy spring, right? Let's get,
Yeah, get those feet ready.
yep, you got it. Let's get flip flop ready. Love that. Excellent. What else? What else could you do this week that would grow your sales, your team sales, new sponsors?
Mm-hmm.
I liked your idea that every 5th order in your branch from a consultant gets a gift from you. That's motivating. People can do 5. When you start talking about 17, sometimes they get blurry over their eyes.
So let me do this 2 ways. So one, a consultant. So a consultant who has 5 orders this week, okay, gets a
Yep.
gift. Great. Or you could also do in your whole team, every 5th consultant who places her order gets a gift too. So do it 2 ways, Helen. Do one thing,
good.
but do it twice.
All right,
Because you're right, the 17 was really when we kicked off the month.
right.
So I love that you can take the concept, but make it yours. And that's why we do that, to really stimulate what challenges do I have for myself? What activities do I want to reward and recognize?
That's really
Excellent,
good.
very good.
Yep.
Okay. What else? Just thinking of the week, what else is going on?
Well, being National Fragrance Day and Week, we all just got those beautiful things that hold our minis.
The VIP.
And so,
Mhm.
and so taking those out and letting people see fragrances and smell fragrances.
Okay, excellent. How many sample bags of fragrances they can choose to smell the scent or make some scents? You know, I'm always playing with words, right? But put some play money in there. Put a picture of your kid in there. Now spring training is open. Just saying. Now training spring consultants, right? So tomorrow's a fun day as it's National Day, but you have all week. And this is a season where really, truly scents really sell. They really do. Okay. What else? I love it. Thank you, Sandra. What else? Jackie, what's going on in your mind out there?
I was just thinking about how I could use the entire week of National Fragrance Week to really like build a base for folks who maybe don't sell a ton of fragrance. So I was researching this week, the Smithsonian has, this is geeky, the Smithsonian has bunches of fragrances in their collection. So I was looking, and I linked it in the comments, the history of fragrance in the United States and how women have played a part in it, blah, blah, blah. So I was reading that and I linked it for you guys. But I was thinking about how could we maybe showcase fragrance this week? And I was thinking, Jackie, I actually sent you a side message. What if I did a mock Facebook party of fragrances to share fragrance with folks who may not have bought it before or may not know how to sell it? So maybe we can give them some language, and this would be great for your teams and folks who say things like, oh, I don't know how to sell fragrance without letting people smell it. Self-care is an experience, right? Self-care is more emotional. often than olfactory. So I think that maybe that's something that I'm going to do this week and share it with some folks who might not have tried our fragrances before.
I love that. So
Nice.
think about in Jafra, in your training, you have a fragrance party with all the facts on fragrance. And you can actually do an engaging post that says, to Jackie's point, and we have a scent event. It's a Bitly. It's called Scent Event. It was a Facebook party. Just in case we want to reuse it, it's all done. So it's Bitly, so it's Facebook, blah, blah, blah. But it's a Bitly called Scent Event, SCENTEVENT. It's still there. And we did a whole set fragrance party. So we have it already stored and it never goes away off Facebook. So we could reuse that. But think about if you do an engaging post where people say, tell me your favorite fragrance, and it's a pairing post. I'm going to pair it to Jafra. So remember, if you get their name of their fragrance, and then you Google, what are the top and bottom notes of Chanel No. 5? And you write them down and you go to our brochure and you pair up the flowers or the scents that are top, middle, and bottom notes. And the olfactory family, you can actually Google what's the olfactory family of Chanel No. 5. And you will find the fragrance category in our fragrance multifold. You will find the fragrance family, and those are the Jafra fragrances that align to it. Okay, so help people find new fragrances. People like what they use, but the average human has 5 bottles on her shelf, different bottles,
That's true.
right?
Mhm.
So, other ideas.
Okay, so I love things like when we get together and network. So
Yes.
thank you, Sandra, or somebody who said about the portfolio. Okay, so we have fragrances in our portfolio and we might have some empty spaces, but whatever. So what if you take and under 12 of your fragrances, you take 12 fragrances that you have picked, and under 6 are free gifts, and under 6 they would have a facial. Okay, so they are going to be smelling different fragrances, but if they choose what you might have chosen, they get a bonus. I don't know. What do you
I
think?
love it. Love it.
This is
Pick
when
a
I do
scent.
my
It's
best.
a pick a scent day. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
Right?
yeah.
Excellent. Very good. Diana, thank you so much. Diana, you had your hand up. Go for it, girl.
Hi, everybody. It's nice-
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yes, finally. My 2 cents and two different ideas. I think it's great for today to include your Facebook cover with a Facebook spring welcome banner. And the nice thing is when you change your cover, everybody receives a notification. And so that's a way to activate the, I would say, people to come and see, oh, what is Diana doing, right? And so just they come to your Facebook page, especially if you have Facebook business page. That's where you want people to come and see what you have. And so the second step, it will be to maybe announce your future live, because they're going to be coming to your Facebook, and then there's something else there for them, a call to action, right? Or follow me, or come and see this and that, or I have some idea for the summer. Anyway, so I will think of those 2 elements to be included in your platforms. Facebook, and then if you want to, you can do it on Instagram. But Facebook is nice because they notify everybody in your group about it. Okay. So
Excellent.
that, and the second thing is, starting today, all the colleges and high school start promoting the graduations. And I say that because after I'm done with this Zoom, I'm going to meet my son who is going to be graduating from college. And yes, and they're having their what I call feria, but it's like an event, so you can buy all the hat and all the stuff. And I know other universities in the area are starting today with this. And so what does it mean is graduation will be on people's mind. And if they have relatives, they're going to start receiving invitations or announcements. And so why not to buy all these earlier, especially fragrance, etc. Anyway, so I just want to share those two. Those are my 2 cents.
Pardon the pun, sense. Kidding, but love it. So I think this is so smart. So absolutely a new season is a reason to change your cover photo. I think that's fantastic. Second thing is, remember when you post, and I'm so glad you said this, you want a call to action or an engagement, right? Like you're doing, Helen. Every 5th consultant who orders this week gets a gift, right? It's spring, SPRING. Is that 5 letters or 6? 6, just making, my brain. So anyway, but again, she also said, I'm inviting them somewhere. And it's so much easier to get RSVPs than to get a response back. So, to an answer. So I love that, having a Fragrance Friday or a scent event, be it on Zoom, be it on Facebook, just to a text party, and you're giving away, a fragrance from everybody who orders. It's a giveaway, or the hostess benefits have fragrances in there too. So I love that she said that what's your CTA, your call to action. There has to be short term, do it now, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I think that is so great, whether it's clients, consultants, or on Facebook. It's also, you said a third thing that I think is so smart, Diana. This is truly, I love the minute it hits spring. I used to literally call it spring training camp, and it's not a joke. Okay. You'll hear more about this leaders tomorrow, because Jackie and I are doing this because she and I did similar things in our time. And so what do I mean by that? She's so right on. Could you be advertising, boosting? Go look on some sites at colleges. Do they have job boards? It's spring training camp for college gigs, college graduate gigs, high school graduate gigs. They join, they get started now while they see all their friends. They get to graduation or they get to summertime and they've got their part-time gig ready to go. And now they got a business to take away to college. This is still such a high in demand part-time gig. So I love high school graduations, college graduations, anything, but college boards, this is a good time right now. So because they are looking at that, they're already starting to think that way. So I think what she said is brilliant. Also, whether you're boosting, whether you're finding places to post. So use your warm list, but that's always another side to it. So many of you have formers or maybe lists to finish this week, because 2 for 1 is going to be done. And you don't want to wake up in April and kick yourself in the behind. I'm going to tell you, it's 11 days away. Do all you can for you and any consultants willing and wanting to at least earn level 1, 2, or even Hawaii. Okay. So plan your hours, prioritize. Any other ideas before we go get away from anyone, or anything, Jack, that you're noticing?
It's quiet in the comments. I was just going to say, make sure your future self thanks your past self. Do the things that that your future self will say thank you for doing.
They're like, what? Who's that? No, it is. It's mindset. A new season means this for you. A new reason for reset. Spring is about renewing the vows you have to yourself for your business as the boss. Refreshing, not the past, but your future going forward. And that's the happiness that lighter days, longer days bring to all of us. It gives us more time to reach more people and to love ourselves and our future self. So thank you all for joining today. If you can come back to our skincare bag regimens tonight, join us. And leaders, you have tomorrow is your leader goal getting session. We've got some new train the trainer for you with your consultants you're going to love. And yes, Maria, go girl.
I just have one question. Back when we had the conference in Austin and they did the fragrance display with the
Right.
martini glasses and do we have that printed anywhere? Because I can't find my notes on that and I totally forgot how to do it. So,
You mean how to make the mix with the salts?
right.
So a quick way to find things, and if we find it, we'll repost it again for this week.
Okay.
We will find it. I just have to get to that to-do list. So bear with me, fragrance recipe. If you go into the Facebook group and use the search bar,
Uh-huh.
just type in fragrance salt recipe. You could even do national conference fragrance training, do anything like that, and you'll be able to pop it up so that you can have that proportion. Debbie, we're gonna say something?
No, they had these at the dollar store and you fill them with bath salts and spray them but put them in a Ziploc bag or something because it'll really smell strong. So you can have 3 of them and have different colors for different fragrances. In fact, thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna put this on my fragrance table at the bank today.
Are those glass or plastic?
Plastic.
Plastic.
They're dollar store ones. So you have to put the salts, go buy like Epsom salts, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then you can spritz them. Or you can do cotton balls, or you can go to Michael's and get rose petals. If you go to the wedding section, there's bags of rose petals and they're different colors. So you put them in a bag. If you're gonna use bath salts, you have to use food dye to get the different colors. And then you spray the fragrance in there and just shake, shake, shake. And just keep opening it until you smell. You can see what the smell is like when you open the bag. Okay, so that's a safe way to do it. Again, like at conference, when we just did our events on our conference tour, we had little poof balls and they were cute little mermaid type things. And we just a huge garbage bag. Literally, we had hundreds and hundreds of them. And we just spritzed and spritzed. I still have this spray. This is all we used. Hang on here. This was going to all the events. And all we used was this much of that little mermaid spray. You hardly any, and we did a whole garbage bag full of those poofies you got in a mermaid box. So you don't need much. So anything cotton and absorbent, even your business cards are absorbent because they're cotton. So anything that absorbs, that's why the flower petals work with different colors and they can take it, right? Or again, you could put a label on it so you know what they're smelling. But again, it doesn't take much, but again, where can you do a tabletop, right? And again, get out there during National Fragrance Week. So I love the concept, Maria. But if you need to find more training on it, just do that search in our Facebook group.
What a great
Jackie?
gift to give your 5 people who've done things.
Right?
Yeah.
Jackie?
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Jackie,
Yes, Marcia.
won't the Epsom salts change the scent of the fragrance?
No,
They really don't. No,
Really?
we just did a big event in California. Gail Jameson did a magnificent, whole table was filled, right, Helen? At
Yes, it was
Christmas, right before
beautiful.
Christmas.
Yep.
It was beautiful and it did not at all. We literally just passed the martini glass up and down all of the rows and it smelt amazing.
Wow.
It's fun.
Okay.
Do the
Thanks.
unscented. Bronwyn had a great point. You have to do the unscented Epsom salts.
Oh, unscented. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks.
You'll know. Pour it in a glass and you'll smell it. And then just put 10 cards so they know what they're smelling and the page to the book.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Anyone else before we go? Great shares today. Good job, everyone. Congrats, Maria. Let's keep giving spotlights away. We still have openings for video spotlight gifts and the videos from the 4-leaf clovers for you and your team. Thank you all. Have a great week 6 countdown. Bye, everyone.
Bye.